Yep, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let me set this over here. Yeah, yep. Yeah. We're gonna have a further discussion on this whole glove situation. I just got in, so I couldn't set it up the way I wanted to. I couldn't set up everything the way I wanted to. But there's no problem with that. We can always do it again, or we can always add to it. But hopefully everybody get to see what I got today. So now I know I told you I was gonna be a little bit late, and sure enough, I was a little bit late. But got to get that physical therapy done. Looked like I had an earthquake in the house when I got home. I'm like, I don't know what the heck happened. I had a shelf fall down, but nothing else fell. Nothing else was disturbed. I see my Nassim out there. Nassim, that dreamer's out there. Got his hands up good at all times. He said, salute Eagles, web boxing. That's it. But we're going to get into it. And we're going to, because I want to get rid of some of this conspiracies and all this other stuff today. It's time to, I have to give my perspective on it. Yeah. You got to get my perspective on it. So, yeah, we definitely gonna put some perspective on it and try to figure some things out. Figure some things out. I mean, my whole thing, once I start breaking it down, is it's gonna show people. We're gonna see. Because see, yep. I'm gonna wrap it up today. I'm gonna wrap it up myself. This is the second wrap. So I put on the one wrap. But Eagles web always got another wrap, man. I don't just run out of rap like that. So we're not gonna run out of rap on this one. And hopefully it's gonna bring some perspective and I'm gonna give my ideas of the reasoning behind it. Not just the reasoning, but because a lot of people are talking about this whole glove situation. And they talking about, that one glove is on, one glove is off, or whatever like that. So we're going to see how that works out. And you're going to be surprised probably. Maybe you'll be surprised. You're going to see a different way the Eagles where it breaks it down. But there's a game we used to play. And I'm not trying to get it. I'm not going to get all the way into it right now until more people come. But we used to play out in the in the snow and stuff. So we should play out in the snow. And so this is one idea right here. So we should play out in the snow. And so what happens when you play out in the snow, you get cold and the fingertips get wet. And so what you do, see, and you'll have your glove on like this, the glove. So this is how you have the glove on before it gets too cold, before your fingertips get too cold. And so after your fingertips get cold, you still want to play. And so what you do is you ball your fist up and you let the fingers just lay like this. See? You see how the fingers are laying back? There's nothing in there. There's just no play whatsoever. They just lay open like this. See? My hand is straight, but then, see? And this is like a dramatization of it. But look, you can see my knuckles here on this other side. And then right here, you see the gloves flopping over right here. And this keeps you, and the air circulates even through these little fingertips, even though they're wet. But since your fist is balled up like that, keeps your hands nice and warm when you do that. And that's a childhood trick that your parents don't teach you. You just learn that one on your own. See? My fist is in there, but my fingers is just flopping all over the place. See? He finally hit Wilder with a closed fist. I have plenty of angles. Your hands can't bend like that. His hands was turned over, and you could see his fist balled up where the strings go. Okay, we're going to show that. I haven't got there yet, but we're going to show it. Because the thing about Eagles Web, see, nobody, ain't nobody going to break it down like I break it down. They're going to break it down their way, and Eagles Web going to break it down his way. So the first thing we did was break it down. First thing we did was show you the old kid trick to keep your hands warm so you can keep playing. I see you down there, Don. He said in the building. He said, fam. He got the mic up good, got the fam up strong, got the Eagles way up boxing with the eagle up strong in the web. He got that glove up. He don't have as much as he usually do, but got the glove up. He said, look, ting tong on that bell, baby. Yeah, Don to the dollar. Yep. That's right. Absolutely, baby. You know that's what it is, man. In Eagles way up boxing, let's see it. Because people, they still kind of, I don't trust people. Because they still kind of bullshit. And you know with me, Eagles Web, anybody can get it. And you know I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you exactly. So, because you probably seen some pictures. Because I did go on. Y'all see me in Blue Buzz chat. I don't have a chance to go on a lot of chats, but I still mess with Blue Blood. Blue Blood ain't never done nothing to me. I mean, I got banned one time from somebody a long time ago when he first had before he got his channel taken down. But shout out to him for doing his work still. You know what I mean? I still shout out the people that's good by me. I don't know. I can't get on other people's bandwagon if somebody's not good, something like that. So let's see it. That's right. That's how everybody know. We know how we do it up in Eagles Web. Let's see it. Y'all want to see the glove again? Regular glove. See, this little glove. This would it look like when your hands is nice and warm, and you playing. Now, once your fingers get wet, this is what it look like. You ball your fist up in there. See, it don't take but a second. See, and the fingers go back. All over the place, flopping all over the place. See? Yeah. And so you think I'm not. So one thing about Eagles Web, y'all already know me. Do you think I wasn't going to have some kind of slides or something? Or something? Right? Let's switch this up real quick. He said you might not have slides on that one, but bam! Uh-oh. What happened right now? Yeah, what happened right now? Uh-oh. I got something up. Already we going to talk about stuff. And then we going to show stuff. But check this out. Why in the heck? I want y'all to look real close. All right, I see you fall up in there, Gil. Gil said, salute Eagles Web. He said he got his championship belt today. He said, who next? He hollering for it. Gil won it. Yeah. All right, man. I just wanted to know. Make sure you got it. Make sure you got it. Okay. So he got his belt today. Gil strapped up now. Don't nobody say nothing to Gil, man, because Gil's strapped up now. But first of all, this is a left hand that is out there. Are you guys noticing anything about that left hand while it's out there like that? Does anybody notice anything? It looks awfully soft at the tip for some reason. And it looks awfully long. It looks at least a few inches longer, like 3-4 inches longer than the right. The right's bent. But if you look how far out the tip of the glove is from the elbow, look at the elbow and then the angle. When your elbow's at that angle right there, when your elbow is facing that way, your hand shouldn't be turned right like that. Your hand should actually be turned over a little bit more. So either that glove is real loose or something's fishy going on. And I'm gonna show you. I'll show you with my arm. Yeah, I had to wrap up a little bit. Shit, I'll show you with my arm. Look at this. You see my elbow right here? That's my elbow right there. What position is my fist in with my elbow right here? Okay. If I stretch my hand out. Now look, when I turn my elbow, look, is my elbow pointing up? How's my hand right now? My elbow's pointing up, right? See? My elbow's almost pointing all the way up. His elbow is, look where his elbow's at. It's still like this. It's straight across. See? In order for you to have that kind of angle with your hand straight like that, your elbow has to be a little bit further up. But okay, but just forget that part of it. Why is his left hand concentrating on Wilder's left side of Wilder's face? And that's just one slide. But I'm going to show you some more. Because I'm going to break it down a little bit different than how everybody else broke it down. Right? I see down there King Louis. Salute to King Louis up in here, man. Because I'm going to break it down a little bit different. Because everybody's doing a lot of talking, but nobody's really showing. And I'm going to show you in real time how this can actually happen. And matter of fact, y'all hold on. This is going to represent my tape. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap my hand. That's right, I got gloves. I'm not going to just show you the gloves I just had on right now. But I'm going to show you some other gloves. All right? I'm just going to wrap my hand. And since I got bigger hands than Fury got, I'm only going to use one wrap. And it's just a medium wrap. I'm not going to use this because I got some custom-made wraps. Why does Eagle have custom-made wraps? Because I need custom-made wraps, okay? That's why I got custom-made wraps, because I need those. So I'm just going to wrap it up. And this is going to be the left. But I'm going to show you something. Matter of fact, and plus I pulled out, I got some gloves that I had like for a long time. I got some gloves over here. But I had these gloves for like a while. I just, because I have lots of pairs of gloves. But sometimes when I do my gloves, I have, sometimes I just keep them. Because sometimes people don't have gloves and I just want to break out, a new gloves. Okay? And so that's what I do. So sometimes I just break out the new gloves. So as you can see, it's on. As y'all see, it's on there. Yeah, not hiding it. It's on there. So hand is wrapped. I can still bend a little bit, but if I had tape, I wouldn't be able to bend my wrist that much. I would only be able to bend my wrist about like that. That's it. Because you don't want your wrist bending all the way back and snapping. And then when I put the gloves on, it's going to be even harder. But just hold on. Let's see. And that's just one right there. So we showed the one. And this ain't going to be in no kind of order because it's not going to be in a certain order. Because you guys may see me put something up and then I may have to take it back down. Okay. Because that particular slide I don't want to talk about. But you guys do get what I was saying, right? Yeah, right down there. I see you right down there, Don Dada. He said, who watched Fury get wrapped by Team B? Okay, so first of all, if we're going to go back there for a second. Okay, so getting wrapped. So when I watch somebody get wrapped, this is what happens. Is I watch them, and somebody from the commission, they do this. They sign off. So now I'm good, right? I don't need to really see the gloves being put on because that signature is down there. There's nothing they can do now. But a lot of times what you want to do is you want to watch the gloves because there's sneaky ways they used to like do the glove. And so what they do is they could pull the padding as far away from the knuckles as possible and then wrap it down here. Now you might stay for that. Sometimes people don't stay. I don't know if they stayed or not, but they should have stayed for the whole process. But I'm going to show you why that doesn't matter. So everybody, because that's one of the things. That's why I said I wanted to do my own breakdown too, though. Because I'm going to show you that that's not going to really matter that much. Okay? It's not going to matter if they sat there and watched. Because who's to say as soon as you watch and you leave, soon as you leave the whole time, especially we're talking about, let's see. This happened right here. Right? The camera was off. So the camera's off. Right? So what can happen in the time that camera's off? Regardless if I'm wrapped up right or if I'm not. Right? Now, there's a lot of things that went on in that fight that should never went on. Especially you got, who was it? Kenny Bayless, I think, right? As a ref. And he usually don't put up with a bunch of stuff. But now he's suspect to me. Because let me show you this here. Because you're talking about certain stuff. Now, what kind of punching position is Fury in? And what exactly at this time is he doing? You see that? What exactly is he doing? Is he actually pulling Wilder down and trying to use that 300 pounds on him, pulling him backwards? Because Wilder, the way Wilder's hands is right now, his back is bending back. They're not. Neither one of them are boxing right now, right? So that's another thing. But let's get into it now. Already, I want to get into it already because I just want to show you. And people talk about, now a lot of people don't like because of the fact that they're talking about the left glove. Now you can see these are more or less new gloves. They're old, but these are more or less new gloves. These are my Puerto Rican gloves. I respect all my people, my Taino people. I got Taino people in my family. So for the Taino people, but this is what they use now. They use this, right? See, y'all see anything faulty with those? Look pretty new, something like that. I kind of got some old beat up gloves, but I just want to show you because they had new gloves, right? Now you remember how I just did that? Remember how I did the glove? You guys remember how I did the other glove? And I'm talking about the gloves just to keep your hand warm. Now let's look. See, now these don't have laces. These got this here. But let's check this out. Get my hand up in there. And this is going to look familiar to you also, right? So I strap this down. Right? And this is in real time. It ain't taking me minutes and nothing like that. Check it out. Strapped up there. Look in this area right here. So that's the area that everybody was concentrating on, right? Because remember, I got that hand wrap on, right? So look at that area. Right? And then my arms are kind of long. They're not long like Fury's arms. But look, even without the tape, look how far the glove goes up my arm. Right? Uh-oh. See how far that goes up? And so once I'm going to have tape, I'm at least have tape up to here, right? Right to here, I'm at least have tape up to here, right? But that goes way on, right? Up to there. And it's almost like somebody, now look. This is what everybody's claiming. Now I want you to see, I'm going to strap it up again. Strap it up. I want you to pay attention right here. This area right here. Y'all see it? This area right here. I'm going to hold it just for a second so you can see. Okay. Now, I'm not going to unstrap it. But I'm just going to manipulate a little bit. Just like move. And y'all count down. See how long this takes for me to just mess with my gloves and going like this. Huh? How long does that take? How long did that take, y'all? Messing with my gloves and all that. Now I want you to look back in that same area that I told you to look at. You guys notice any difference? Do you notice any difference? How long did that take me? Do you notice any difference in there now? Now watch this. See? You see how that's bending back? Now guess what? I'm going to take this glove off right in front of you. I'm going to show you something. My fist is balled up, right? What did I have to do? Did I have to take my glove off? That's my left. But did I have to take my glove off? I didn't have to take the glove off, right? I didn't have to take the glove off. But and a lot of people are saying that why would you do that with just the left side? Just the left side, not the right. Because guess what? If I got both my hands balled up, then I can't manipulate the other hand. See? It's impossible. If I got both of these on and my hands are in there right, I cannot manipulate. You see what I mean? Now I can't. I cannot manipulate these the way. So I need one to be able to grip a little bit on my other glove. So when I'm going like this, all, see? Just doing like this and putting my hands behind my back and all that. See? When I'm putting my hands behind my back and doing like that, see, now you notice now that I have a glove on, right? That I have a glove on, and I'm just doing all this crap, right? Because I have a glove on. No camera tricks. No camera tricks or something. I'm just moving around with the gloves, breaking down all that. But guess what? Let me show you something. You see this glove here? And see this glove here. Now, they look the same, right? But look at this. This one. Can you see the difference? Y'all see the difference? Because right in front of you, with the damn glove on, I just did the same thing. I maneuvered it so it can go down, so my fist can be down in here. See? Now, why would I do that? And that's another point too, though. That's a good point somebody just made up. Did Fury take the gloves off in the ring? He could have. All he had to do was mess with him a little bit. I just showed you that. Remember, I just showed you. My hand was still balled up in that glove, right? My hand was still balled up in that glove on one of them. But the right side, I have to leave like this because I can't manipulate if I got two balled up fists down further in the glove. And I did that. I did all that in real time. All that was done in real time. In between breaks and all that stuff, you could do it. You could do it when you get sent back to your corner. And then you can kind of undo it. See? You can kind of undo it. And that's just showing you that I just wanted to show you the Fury grabbing and stuff. That's what I wanted to show you right there. I wanted to show you the Fury grab. Because that's the grab. And then I also wanted to show you that left, why are you using the punch? Why are you using the left like that? Right? Why are you punching with the left? Okay. Now, this position here. And Don Dada, I'm glad you brought that up. Because I told y'all way back when I told you, Don Dada brought it up. I told y'all last year. I said you got to watch everything. And that's why Eagles Wave, I didn't come out like everybody's coming out saying all kinds of stuff right away. But I wanted to make sure that when I did my breakdown, that I was going to do a good breakdown. See? The production. That's all it is. Now, even in this clip here, look at Bayless, look at the camera angle. Look at the camera angle. And see, they could have had a lot better pictures than what they got. But let's look at Tyson Fury. What kind of hand is that he got up there? And why is his other elbow bent down like that? Is it bent down to do something else besides punch? Because he's damn sure he's not in any kind of guard. He's not even in a cross guard or anything else. Is he chopping with that hand? It's gonna get deep, man, because y'all not gonna expect the breakdown that I have as far as the way I have it. You'll see. We haven't got there yet, but we're gonna get there. I just want to show some clips, some dirty clips of the dirty one. And we did the grabs already, but some of the stuff I just want to show you why he was doing certain stuff. Yeah. And see, that's what I was just showing you right there. The reason he was doing that is so he could sneak off them elbows that nobody talked about. See, nobody talked about the elbows. Everybody's worried about this glove and this glove bending back. And what's the advantages of having your fist balled up in something with the glove going back like this? What's the advantage? There's a few advantages. One is I'm bare knuckle fighting the fighter that I'm supposed to be fighting. He's fighting with gloves. I'm more or less bare knuckle fighting him. And I'm gonna show you some other stuff. I'm gonna show you some more stuff. Because I put this back on. And we see this is quick. This is not something you got to sit there and mess with. Right? You don't have to keep messing with this. So, strap it up. Can anybody tell that? Can you tell that my fingers are actually in there? Now, I'm manipulating around, messing around, just going like this, messing around. Y'all tell me when time is up. Is that enough time? How long was that? Look, I can't do it now. Now, what does my glove look like now? Remember this part was moving in and out? That's how you can tell when somebody's fingers is in there. See, this part will move in and out. When you got your gloves in there, when you got a tight fist, should be tight. Everybody understanding that? When your fingers are in there, this should be tight. When you're fighting, you're not going to loosely hit somebody like that. And that's illegal too, because that's called slapping. That's illegal. It should be tight. Just like that. It's going to be tight. But guess what? The deception again, like I told you. Shall I take it off in slow-mo, or y'all believe me? Y'all think my fingers is straight, or is my fingers balled up? My hand's balled up. See? So people acting like it's a conspiracy and then it can't happen. I'm doing it right in front of a live chat. I'm doing it. Right in front of right in front of a live chat, I'm actually putting a wrapped hand. If y'all want me to put some more wrap on, let me know. I'll go get some more wrap and put it on to see if it's possible to do it with a real thick wrap. Or have I made my point and y'all understand? That this gypsy queen is more or less just a deceiver. And I told the family last year, I said, you got to be worried of these deceptions. I told you that troll train was not going to end. I told y'all that last summer all the way up until now. I said the troll train is not going to end. Because guess where? You have to know where you are. This ain't a lecture or nothing like that, but you got to know where you live. I'll see you down there, Michael Johnson, boxing, talking more. He said when you watch Cooney hit the bags, you will see him hit the bag with his elbows. Yeah. There's fighters that do that. Yep. And a lot of times what they're deceiving you is by they're calling it a follow through. Sometimes the follow through is an elbow. As you can see that elbow right there. Sometimes the follow through is an elbow. And the way he's standing up straight right there, you know that's all he's trying to do is land elbows and stuff. Gloves can't do that, is what I have on the screen. Gloves can't do that kind of damage to a fighter, especially in that short amount of rounds, especially when you got a flab boy trying to throw punches. He said back, we thought that he was throwing slapping hooks, but he was throwing bar knuckle hooks and jabs. Fury has been doing this for a while. Yes, he has been doing it. It's not the only two fights. Everybody want to say, wow, there's two fights. It's not the only two fights. Anytime he feel like he's in danger, he's going to do that. That's what he do. He a gypsy. He letting you know he already told you who he was. And this ain't no shade on all gypsies, but he letting you know who he is. So that's the elbow. So y'all see how that works, right? Y'all see how quick that was? Y'all like, damn, nobody really demonstrated it for us because let's look again. Let's look at this same spot. Now, for yous that did not see that. See? This area right here. Right across here. See, my hand is in there. Right? Okay, I'm not going to deceive you. I didn't put the fist up because y'all said, oh, the fist is already in there. See, this moves. If I'm fighting you, this is what my glove looks like. See? That's what my glove looks like. I just want to show you the glove, how tight it is. So looking at, see this? This will be down to here. It's going to stick there. Even if it's not tight. I mean, this is where it's comfortable at. Because it's not tight. It's on there. That's when I got a good fit. Anything other than that is going to be, anything away from that is going to be considered a slap. That's a slap. Even this is a slap. That's a slap. Anything out here is a slap. If it's not tight, because even when you're holding it like this, your hand is still relaxed. Your hand is not tight. You see what I mean? It's not tight. But what happens when I'm just juking and jiving and stuff like that, and I'm just messing around and acting all crazy and stuff like that, putting my hand behind my back, and I got my one glove and stuff like that, what happens? Now let's look in that same area again. Y'all notice the difference, right? See the difference? I did it live for you, right? And just, I'm not going to deceive you. You don't see nothing moving. There's no movement. You don't see my hands moving or nothing like that. You don't see my hand moving. It's back to being a balled up fist. It's back to being a balled up fist. See? So for somebody to act like it's impossible and all that BS, no. It might have taken, now it only took me seconds. It might have took him a little bit more time, but that's the elbows right there. Jay Cooley up in there. Salute to Eagle in the chat. That's right, Jay Cooley. Welcome to Eagle's Way of Boxing, where we breaks it down differently, and we try to get to the bottom of this straight up glove deception BS. Because that's what this is about. It's about, is he the greatest or is he full of bullshit? And so far, we finding out that he's full of shit. Okay. So far. And maybe some people still is still mistaken. I'm going through these pictures. Okay. But I'm nailing the coffin shut. And somebody that's in here, I know somebody's in here that I've never seen. But whatever happened, happened. And if you look at this clip right here, remember, this ain't nothing but a hold right here. This is somebody, look at the shoulder. If you look up in the shoulder area. Huh? See how the scapula and everything sticking out? And the angle that Wilder's at? That's a straight grab right there. That is a straight grab. And he's leaning Wilder into an uppercut. And Bayless is watching the whole thing. And Bayless is not moving at all. If you notice that. You see how Bayless just looking at it like, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. There's no caution, nothing. He's not rushing in like, no, you can't grab and hit the champ in the ear like that. See? Yeah. And Jay Cooley, I cover that too. And that's what I was saying anyway. I said that Wilder has to fight. He has to be dirty, along with Fury being dirty. And then, and I don't know who this king, whoever it is. I don't care nothing about your words. Your words don't get nothing in here at all. So when you're writing something, first of all, you came in here, you was talking, and when you got a name like Ebenezer, I know you ain't nothing but a queen and the old school skeezer to even come in here running, to even say something. Because you didn't come in here and salute nobody, say hi to nobody. You just come in here talking about who debunked what. No, this is my chat. You don't nobody debunk me. If you want to try to debunk me, come see me. Come see me if you want to try to really debunk me. And I'll show you. And I'll bring some professionals with me. Some other professionals with me. Okay? I know leverage is stuff when somebody's doing, I don't care if y'all tired of him. I mean, because he came in, first of all, he come in just running his mouth. And nobody really care about no skeezer that calls himself king. I really don't care about a skeezer that calls himself king. And that's old school talk, that skeezer. Yeah, he come in here being a skeezer. Come in here running his mouth talking about debunk this and debunk that. You can't debunk my nuts. Shut your ass up. Coming in here running your mouth. That's why this is grown folks chat, man. Don't come in here just running your mouth, man. You don't know nobody in here. Yeah. You don't know nobody in this chat. You come in here running your mouth. Oh, this day somebody debunk something. You can't debunk. Hey, how do you debunk something overnight in the first place? Or how you debunk something when you looking right at it? A picture speaks 1,000 words, they say. I'm saying that I know physiology, and I know when you putting the hold on somebody, you talking about rabbit, but that's not a punch. He is holding him down, bringing him into a punch. If I use 300 pounds of my weight to force your hand down into my fist, and just like Jay Cooley said, Wilder does need to fight more dirty. And anybody put up a 1 if you heard me say from day one that we need to have some of the old school trainers up in there. That's why you need the old school trainers. You can't have somebody that's just sitting back. I blame Wilder's corner more for that than him, because Wilder's trying to be a king and fight fair. This fag is being dirty and fighting dirty. And see, I didn't want to show this clip, but let me show this clip. I'm gonna show y'all something right now. I'm gonna show you something. So because of Queen, yeah, the Queen Skeezer that just got her stuff deleted. Now let me show you this. I'm already nailing this shit shut in the first place, and matter of fact, I could do more and more. Matter of fact, and Gil put up that one, because Gil, no, I told y'all from start, if I dined out, it's starting to see it now. He's like, God dang, Eagle told us a long time ago. Right. Told y'all a long time ago. That's right. But let's just check this out. This is what I was holding. See, I was waiting for the chat to go a little while because I knew somebody like Skeezer was going to come in here. And see, what Skeezer don't understand is shit. I don't know a damn thing, but Skeezer don't know shit. And so when she brought her ass in here, even though she labeled herself a king, you know what I mean? When she brought her ass in here, I knew that it was about time to break this out. Let me ask you something. What the hell kind of punch is that? And I'm going to show you with this glove on. What kind of punch is that? And remember, I can't even bend these. These are new gloves, just like he got on new gloves. This is as far as I can bend this glove. Look, with my wrist in there, I got to force it to go like this. And this is looking worse than what it is. I'm forcing it. Look, I can't hold it that high. But I got to force it to get like that. I have to force it. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. I put my hand down. That is a effing palm strike. Huh? Did anybody tell you that? It's a fist, but that's a palm strike. Look how long that arm looks right there. That's a fist, but that's a palm strike. He's using the fist. The fist is almost sticking out. I mean, you could tell that the fist is in there, but the fist is down there. You can see it. You can see it on this one clearly, that the fist is down there and the glove is moving all back. But that's a freaking palm strike. Huh? If I was to jab somebody, my jab is going to land like this. Look at where the arm is, okay? So how does your fist get up like this if your arm is like this? And you're a professional fighter. Explain that one. How does it get up like this if your arm is straight? Isn't your hand straight with your arm if you go like this? I'm not going to throw a punch like that. Only reason I'm going to throw a punch like that is a fucking palm strike. That is not in boxing. And matter of fact, guess who sees it? Guess who sees it is not doing the damn thing about it. He's just in shock like, okay, I can't believe he just hit him with a palm strike. Okay, so even if you wanted to say the stupid shit about the glove not being on the fist, even though I done showed like about 5 times that the glove was on the fist, that's a freaking palm strike. That is one of those. That's what that is right there. That's a palm strike right here. My fist is down there, but that's a palm strike. See what I'm doing? That's a palm strike. That makes that glove go back like that. Right? And plus, if that glove would have been, if it was on good, that would be the end of the fist right there. It wouldn't extend that much further out. You see? See how long my arms is right now? I don't know if y'all can see the difference. Let me turn to the side a little bit. You see the difference? That's a big ass difference when I got my fist down here, because both of my fists are together, but look how much more glove is out there. Yeah. Yeah, his fist is balled up, but listen, Naseem. Just like my fist is balled up right now. Just like my fist is balled up. My fist is balled up right now. See? My fist is balled up in here. You see, I can put the glove back like this part of the glove. If my fingers are in there, remember I told you now my hand is in there. Now guess what? Now my hand is in there. If I throw a punch at you, even if it bounces up, my hand, if it bounces up off you, the trajectory is going to make it stay like this. It's still, I'm wrapped up tight here. You see what I mean? So if I hit you, There's no way. My wrist would be hurting like hell if I kept hitting you like this. There's no way. I got to force this one back. My hand is in there right now, and it does kind of hurt. I'm not going to put it all the way back. But see, if I put my arm straight out. Now my arm is straight out. See? And this is how the fist should be going, just like that. But let me try to bend it. I'm going to try to bend it with my fist. My fist is all the way in there, but let me try to bend it with my fist in the proper way my fist should be. It won't bend at all. It's not bending because my fist is like I'm throwing a punch. It's not going to bend. It doesn't bend. But let me do that same thing with my fist balled up in there. See how fast that took me to ball my fist up in there? Now let me try it. Now, straight out. See? You see the difference? I couldn't bend it at first. That's all they were trying to dramatize to people, is they was trying to show that. As a matter of fact, this to show Queen Skeezer how stupid I am. Somebody get his ass out of my chat. Period. This shit everywhere. Just get his ass out of my chat. I don't even want him I don't want her in my chat. Because she's messing up everything by just being in my chat. I mean, I could talk through it. I could stretch the neck out, but I'll go ahead and let my web watchers go ahead and get rid of that freak. Because this ain't no freak show. I don't want no freaks in here when I'm trying to break something down. Go to somebody else's channel when they're trying to break something down. But when I'm breaking something down to my people, this is for my people. This is not for no skeezers. Because we know what skeezers is done for. And Michael Johnson Boxer talking more. He says, I can see a few accidental illegal punches, but this dude showing illegal punches with intent. Yeah, day long. Right. Almost everything I showed you, he's doing something. And Kenny Bailey's just sitting there taking it. Because an open palm like that, even if you're doing like that, you can't throw punches like that. You cannot do this, right? You can't do this. You can't use back fist. You can't use this. None of it. You can't do that. Now you tell me, an experienced ref, how many fights does he have underneath his belt as far as refereeing? And you tell me he didn't catch none of this, right? None of it. He's absolutely none of this stuff was caught. And we're not just talking about the fist being down in the glove. F that. I don't even care about that as much. But I'm talking about all this other stuff. Right? He don't see him about the raise. He's throwing that out. Guess who's in the right position to see it? You see what I mean? Who's in the right position to see all that? He's in a perfect position to see everything. Who's in a perfect position to see that? The camera is, but we don't know where he's at. Where's his ass at now? Now all of a sudden you out, right? Shalom out there, Christopher Yarnay up in the house, y'all. Got it right there, man. Another illegal shot. Why is he concentrating on that side? Even with the left hand, he's on Wilder's left side. Usually when you throw a left, you're trying to hit the right side of somebody's face. Is he using a back fist? Is he using a back fist? Or is that an elbow coming straight for Wilder's face? See? Because I'm not going to tell you everything that's in these clips every time, but you can see it. Here we go again. The elbow to the chin. He's standing straight up. Because if you're a great boxer, you're going to be lowering your stance. Why are you standing straight up like that? You're going to be lowering your stance if you're throwing punches, but he's not throwing punches. What he's doing, he's throwing elbows on that one. So we can keep seeing them over and over again. Over and over. I keep showing them over and over again. Look again. Regardless if somebody tries to say that, the glove is on right, even on this punch, the glove is on right, what kind of a punch is that? Is that a legal punch? Is that legal? Or is he scratching us, doing something at Wilder's eye? What is he doing? Somebody explain to me. Because Skeezer, I don't want Skeezer in here no more. Somebody else explain to me what kind of punch that is. What kind of punch is that? And as y'all see, all I did was double my title on this one. I made this number 2. The first one, nobody can answer me on that one and say everybody does this. That's what Skeezer was trying to say when he was when it was in here. Is that everybody does this? Does everybody weigh 290 pounds, 300 pounds, and got that kind of height? And got their forearm on top of somebody's head, and the ref is looking right at it like nothing? Huh? The ref can't see it. Even people back there, people in the audience got their mouth open like, wow, look at how's he getting away with that? But then again, when your adrenaline's running, you're all happy because you want to see the king fall. This is the kind of shit that you let go and that you pretend like nobody else can see. But we can see it. Let's see it. That's Eagle's web, right? Let's see it. And we are seeing it. And that's what you're doing. You got your forearm over his head, and that glove looks awful suspicious. It's damn sure not balled up. That left one. The right is balled up, but the other one's not balled up. Remember I told you that these gloves, they fit tight like that. That's how they fit. They're tight just like that. That's how they fit, even if you're not really clenching your fists. And I broke out brand new gloves just to show y'all. I can show you even with old gloves. I got old gloves that I use, and we could talk about that too. I can show you with the old gloves. Right? Let me catch up with y'all. Let me see what my family got up in here. Oh, who did that up in here? He said, "What's going on, fam? Break down on point." He said, "Wilder will have to be ready for all this next fight, right? Fury is known cheater, and fire with fire. That's how you do it. Fire with fire, and he gonna have the fight. He said fight in the next one. But you know what? I see that slippery ass, his slippery gypsy ass trying to, he gonna try to ease his way up out of this one. You see what I mean? He got to. And Sir Flame up there burning it up. He said, salute that Eagles way of boxing. Salute to the chat. And as always, jab the like button or y'all neck. He said, don't get neck up in Eagles way of boxing. That's right, baby. That's right. Who did that? He said, bless it to y'all good people in the chat. That's right, baby. And then Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk, right in more. He said, motherfucker looking like he got heavy bag gloves on. Yeah, this dirt. See, the dirt, like I said, man, the dirt, the whole dirt, the shit's dirty. Because I'll show you again. We put this, see, Eagle Web quick with it. How Eagle Web gets so quick with this? Put that glove on, right? Y'all see me put my hand in there, right? And take it off. Hand in there, right? Straight in. Putting it straight in. How long do it take me to get a balled up fist in there, y'all? How long do it take for me to get a balled up fist? Is it done? Let's see. Let's see it. Balled up fist right there in the glove. Huh? I don't know what kind of proof, or somebody trying to act like it can't be, it's a conspiracy or whatever. If it's a conspiracy, let's address it then. Let's address it the right way. Am I addressing it? You talking about somebody debunk it? Get your ass on here and debunk me. Debunk the gloves. Because like I told you, even when you're a kid and it's cold outside, for those of you that live up north, y'all know how this is. You playing with them snowballs or whatever else, your glove is like this. And then you want them hands to get warm, you do this. It's an old kid trick. You ball your fist up. Let this part air dry and let the air circulate around the fist. Right? So it's an old schoolyard trick. And we doing a whole lot of schoolyard shit in these fights lately. If we're not playing tag the fat boy, then we playing hide the fist in the glove. Right? Right? Who did that down there again? He said, and Americans want to see a black man fall. Yeah, so they will be against him too. That's right. They gonna help him cheat. He said, my boy just got to be ready for this shit next time. If I said, you got to put the dirty, get the oldest, dirtiest ones up in your corner. Whoever's known for dirt, get them up in there. And I'll show it again. That with this fist, what kind of punch is that? Now, I wouldn't even give a damn if somebody said that his fist wasn't there, but his fist has to be there. Nobody's arm is that long. He don't have a 50-inch arm. his arm is not that long. Right? That's a fist. The only thing it can ever be is that it has to be the fist part down there, right where Wilder's eye is. I mean, right there by his chin. That has to be a fist. Or matter of fact, I think it's actually I think it's a palm strike. It could be a fist strike. It's either a fist strike or it's a palm strike. It's one of them for sure. Whatever it is illegal. Whatever that punch is, if what y'all don't got to understand is that that's illegal regardless of what kind of punch it is. Because your glove this is not the surface of the glove that you land. You do not land with that part. And why would I land with that part? Why would I ever want to land with this part of my glove when I want to try to do some real bad damage to somebody? But let's see this how that works if I put my hand back in here. If I put my hand back in here, let's see how that would work. So actually, I would be landing this part to throw a palm. This right here to get the heel of my hand right here with this right is actually right here, and this is where strings would be to get that, and that could do a lot of damage too. Right like that, bam. Yeah, that's a nasty ass strike. Matter of fact, that usually if you did that, you're getting disqualified right away. If the ref catches that, if the ref catches you doing that, that's not even a warning. You're getting disqualified for that right away. That's a disqualification right there. That's not a point deduction right there. That's a disqualification. Because I caught one, how many more did you get away with? You see what I mean? So even if we took that whole point away that they're talking about the glove and all that, even if we took that away, all the illegal shit, illegal strikes, too much illegal shit that the ref is sitting there just looking at. Yeah, and if you wanted to fight Wilder like that, you got that right, Gil Coles. No gloves at all. That's right. Let's go no gloves. Right? Let's just go no gloves. Y'all discuss a little bit. I'll be right back. Yeah. And I just want, this is one point I wanted to make, because a lot of people are saying, well, what about the right glove? Okay, so you had to keep his hand in the right glove. But even that, he's still using the right hand illegally. Gloves can't do that. And I'm sorry for that little homo that was just in here. Yeah, that's why I used the word homo. And y'all know what it means, because it's a shortened version of whatever I want it to be. Because I can put any word at the end of that I want to. So for anybody who's what they call homophobia, it has nothing to do with that. It just means one. So I'm just shortening his name because I didn't want to put something at the end of it. But that skeezer don't understand. See, I told you I was gonna get all of it. I wasn't gonna just let it die just like that. Like, okay, well, even if that wasn't true, that the glove was a fist, the fist was down in the glove. I showed you how easy it could be done, and you seen that little bulge, how it bulges out. Now, illegal strike, that's still a damn illegal strike, right? That's still an illegal strike. Now, guess what? Wilder's eardrum got busted. Now, if I'm using the right hand, guess what I do with the right hand? Instead of turning my fist, what part of my hand do I use to bust that eardrum? Huh? I use just like that. You see what I mean? I do just like that. That's why the glove is always coming past Wilder. Because and I hit Wilder like that. Just like that. See? That's how I'm hitting Wilder. I'm not using the legal part of the glove. I'm hitting Wilder like that. That's what does that. Because gloves can't do that shit. Gloves cannot do that. Somebody's head has to be turned perfectly like this. And then you just aim at their ear and just constantly punch them and hope it pops in order for you to get that kind of damage done. Look back at the damn fight and you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. That you hitting with this. You hitting with all part. Just because somebody boxing don't mean that they're using gloves. Get that in y'all's head. I'm using everything I can use. You know what I mean? Everything I can use. Anything I can use. Anything I can use. Because he used this as an MMA match. And that might have something to do with why he went into that WWE for a second. That wrestling. So he can learn some more dirty shit that he can incorporate, because they show you, because those actors are good. Those actors that do that WWE, they can teach you some stuff, how you can get away with stuff. Now, I can flip. Now, if I'm doing a chokehold in away from the ref in WWE, now, even if I'm not really choking them, can I get away with the same kind of things? If a ref is watching me, can I get away with a real choke? Yes, I can. Because the Coke Crack King did get away with some chokes. He got away with all kinds of stuff. That's right. Don Dada says, he says if Wilder's camera went off, he said we never heard the end of it. And you got that right. Would have never heard the end of it. So it doesn't matter if you're doing like this and your bare knuckles inside that glove. That's illegal. If you adjusted it again, so I can change up just so I don't get caught. So once I hit you with the bare fist inside the glove, then I can adjust it a little bit more. In the break, I can adjust it again. Now my hand's back in there, and then next time I can catch you like that. You see what I mean? So I'm catching you with different stuff. I'm catching you with that. I'm catching you with that. You feel me? I'm just catching you with all kinds, and then I'm catching you with that. I'm catching you with all kinds of illegal stuff. Y'all just take your hand, just like this, without it even being all the way balled up, just with your fingers like that, and just tap like that. And see if you feel, if that feel like that could do some damage from somebody that big. You know? Yeah. Big respect to Breland. You got that right. Who did that? He said they was trying to kill Wilder. Big respect to Breland for throwing the towel. Oh, hold on, y'all. Got a door challenge right now, so. Oh no, they must have heard me in here cooking. Yeah. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. If that's inside the glove and the glove is pulled up too high, then that's illegal. Having the gloves pulled up too high and your fist balled up in there, that's illegal anyway before you even throw a punch. Those type of strikes, that's illegal strike. That's an illegal strike. This type of a strike is an illegal strike. That kind of a strike is an illegal strike in boxing. That's illegal in boxing. A lot of stuff is illegal in boxing, but people, certain people get away with stuff. And let me finish reading what Who Did That said. He said, big respect to Breland for throwing in that damn towel. That's right. They would have celebrated even more if he would have hurt Wilder bad. Yeah, but the thing is with Breland, it would have been nice if they would have caught some of that illegal stuff and just said, you know what, ref, you let him get away with that. I would have been protesting that fight. And then that way they would have did a real film study. They would have had to do a real film study. The commission has to. When you protest like they said, no, he's winning on nothing but fouls. Yep. Don Dada said disqualified in a year away from boxing. Oh, Don Dada's so nice. He said a year away from boxing. I say ban his ass because now you got to go. It takes a lot of money because now they got to go back and look at all the fights where he had knockouts and everything else to look at the footage to see if he was cheating back then too. Yeah, but no gloves. I like the no gloves though. Yep. And you got that right. Who did that? Got it. He got it right again. And was Wilder's nose bleeding? Wilder, you ain't never seen Wilder's nose bleeding like that. He said, but that palm strike, he said that palm strike straight to the nose could have really hurt Wilder. That's right. Especially if you crack the nose a little bit. Then you can crush all those bones together and then they got to plate your nose. You can't even get it fixed until you get out of boxing. Before they put the plate in there or cartilage and all that, or graft some bone up in there. If it's cracked up that bad. But that's a bad strike right there. And like I said before, it doesn't matter if they try to downplay the glove thing. It was too much. It was just too much dirt that he was allowed to. Yeah, I would like to see him go no gloves, but it's out of the boxing rules, is what they would say. But if I was Wilder, that's what I would want. I say, let's go bare knuckles, me and you. We got to go bare knuckles after the shit that you got away with. We got to go bare knuckles. That's it. Matter of fact, I don't think me being me, I don't think I could live down just having Tyson Fury around. I couldn't. I couldn't. I'm gonna be, every time I see him, I'm gonna be like, I need to get to him, man. I need to get that action in, man. And there we go. We see the elbow again. See the elbow again. There we go. With just the elbow. So, I don't know. You got people that come in and just start running their mouth, but don't know, and they talking about debunking this and debunking that. No, I'm showing, I did everything that I did. I did it live. I did it live on my chat, and that's the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it live so everybody could actually just like see me do it myself. In and out. Not taking so long, because people doing it, they take too long when they do it. But if I show you that you can do it fast, then everybody can get the idea of it. So even something like this, even this punch right here with the fingertips. And why would the fingertips from the left hand even be touching him like that? And if you notice his reaction with the fingertips touching him, because when Wilder does get hit, Wilder's face does change a little bit when he gets hit. Look, his face ain't even changing when the fingertips is hitting. Now, why? Why is that punch not bothering him at all? You know why that punch is not bothering him at all? And this is like I said, I got my own opinion. The reason that is not bothering him at all is because this is what it was. That's all it was. That's all it was this. See, that's all it was. Was this, just the glove. The fist was down here. That's why it didn't bother him. So right after it touched him, it bent. And that might bring up another point of why Wilder's saying that his punches is like kitten punches or cotton punches. The reason his punches is so soft and cotton-like against Wilder is because of that. Because he couldn't land that palm strike. He wasn't confident enough. He was too worried about his life that he couldn't. This time he was fearful for his life, But they coaxed him probably up into it and said, well, yeah, you can land some of these palm strikes and some of this other stuff. You'll be able to get away with it this time. You got away with it last time. Let's just do it more blatant. Because he was shocked because he was probably expecting to get caught at one point, but he just never got caught. And this is just my take. This is my take on it. But like I showed you guys before, you can't get that fist balled up in them gloves. You can't get it balled up. You can get it balled up just like that. I showed y'all and I wrapped it and showed y'all everything, how you can get it, how it can be done. Whether it was done or not, that's going to be up for debate. My speculation and my understanding of just looking at just these different pictures and stuff from the fight itself, not from the first fight, but from this fight itself, for me is overwhelming that the fist was down. That the fist was down in that area, the lower area of the glove by the thumb. Just because I'm just looking at it. And who throws a punch? If you look at the way he's throwing his punch, the fist is turned the wrong way. He's not even turning over the punch. And that's because it's easier for a glove, if it don't have nothing in it, to stick to your face like that. And that's why Wilder don't have no expression. Wilder's not even blinking. If he was hitting Wilder with something hard, Wilder would be blinking. So let's just go back and look. Because we got to look at everything. We look at Wilder's reaction to that. Right? So Wilder's reaction to that, now let's look at Wilder's reaction to this. Same arm, right? Why is his whole expression completely different? And I hope y'all can see with the lights and stuff, but why is he looking completely different now? Right? Oh, and I see you down there, Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey, he didn't slid down the web, y'all. Y'all shout him out, man. I don't know how long you been up in here. Yeah, who did that? Let me see. Fury got that UFC training for a reason. They let him use everything he learned in UFC training against Wilder. That's right. Because my whole thing is what I didn't want to put it out there like that, but I'll say it today, and somebody get mad at me, and y'all can unsubscribe if you want to. Is that they have a hate for Wilder. And that's the truth. They got a hate for Wilder. And that's why they allow certain stuff to happen to him. Because they have a hate for him. Because, and I'm going to say another thing, it might piss people off because I don't know nobody's nationality out there, but I know mine. And I know some of my people out there. We still got the same, creator. And so our language might be a little bit different, but we got the same one. But I'm going to tell you something about the Great White Hope. The Great White Hope is not a man. It was never just a man. It was never just a man. Okay? The Great White Hope is a deception that is used at different decades, different times, in different ways. That's the Great White Hope. That's how you get a Great White Hope. And this is no shade, and I'm not talking about white people, the ones that identify and think they're white. I'm not talking about them. The white hope is that hope that deceptions have to be put there in order to give you to paint a certain picture, to make things believable and make you believe that story. You understand? Okay, that's my gem drop for the day. I hope more of you got it than usually get it. That's right. Okay, who did it? Y'all talking to each other now. Okay, so I know I'm caught up. Except for Sir Flame Down. He said, laughing my ass off. He do got that milk dud head though. He laughing, yeah. But look at that though. He got that little pink white that little pink head of his, milk dud. And then Derek Bailey say, facts, Eagle. That's right. Christopher, your name here. He said, Ak, that's right, that's my Ak. Oche Mokwa. That's right. He said, Ak, Eagle. He said, you see him got the power up there. He said 100% fire. That's right. Eddie cried. Right. Sir Flame at Eagles Web. He said, did you see how much Wilder was rubbing his eyes before the fight started? Wondering if something was, something was up right then. Yeah, that might, like I said, remember I told y'all before we even started this chat or any other of the chats before the fight came up. I said, you got to check everything, the water, everything. Letting Wilder wash his face with stuff. Make him go in, let him go into the president's suite or whatever. Wash his face in there. Don't wash your face with no strange water, none of that. Like I said, that's that great white hope that they put on him. They put that great white hope on him, and this is what happens when somebody put that great white hope on you. And this is not, it has nothing, and I'm not talking anything racial, so stop it. When I say racial, that has to do with power. It has nothing, it's not really a race, it's a power. Because believe me, some people that identify with the color white, I get along with them better than I get along with anybody. Because it's not, so it's not a cut. So don't look at it as being a color line. Okay? So don't be saying, oh, that's a racial video. No. I didn't say that. And I clarified it enough times so you understand exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah, who did that? Say, he said, damn, I like Fury and tried to give him the benefit. But that changed shit cold-blooded. He said they had to take Wilder's belt from him. Yeah. See, and that's all I wanted to show people. I wanted to give everybody my perspective on it because everybody else already had their chance. But I wanted to show you live while me sitting down. I'm not even standing up. I'm not at no heavy bag. I'm not at a gym. I'm sitting down in my office like I always am. And y'all already know that. Like Eagle's just sitting down and he just putting his hands up and down and he's doing it so comfortable. I never practiced it. I wanted to make sure I did it live. I didn't never practice it. I wanted to make sure that I did it live so we could see if it's a possibility. And we see that it was a possibility. You understand? It's a possibility that that shit happened. See? Yeah. And who did that again? He said, but that loss should wake up a hunger that would lead to Wilder becoming truly unstoppable. What they did is they shook up a cage with a starved, crazed ass lion in there, and they showed him some meat. That's what happened right now. And so they know they did that. Who did that? They know they did it. So now we have to look for what? Okay, you keep your eyes open. And you already know where we go. You guys keep your eyes open. That's an illegal shot regardless of how we look at it. But keep your eyes open because we know what's coming. Huh? You know what's coming, right? Because it's already been here. It's been here. And it never went nowhere. That's the whole thing. It never went nowhere. You see what I mean? It never went nowhere. We still here. We still here. So look for some type of deception regardless of what it is. Look for some type of deception to come up. There's going to be some type of deception because they always do us. You know why they do us? Because they condition us and they make us easy to get done. A lot of people think they ain't getting done. You still getting done. Even me, I'm getting done. Because I don't know. I have to, because I get done first before I can figure it out. Because you don't, when somebody has all the tricks, then it's hard to catch all of them because they got all the tricks. When you know some of the tricks, you can catch some of them. But when they have all the tricks, then you're going to have to break stuff down and look at it afterwards so you can see the tricks. Just like in this fight, you had to break it down so you can see the tricks. And we still on this train, family. So we still on this devil's deception in the desert. And why did I name it that? And why we always end up on the desert when it happens? Now we was on another desert and it happened again. God dang. The Brazil fight wasn't no deception. So why is all these other fights anytime you hit the desert, it's got to be some kind of deception. Okay? And that even goes back to being and that's biblical too. Always something about a desert. Something about a desert just ain't right. I know y'all thinking, God dang, he could be hitting us. I got to drop you some, man. That's right, Christopher Yornay. He said they've been doing this to our people for centuries. That's right. They've been doing this for centuries, brother. That's right. Who did that back again? He said, I always had the thought, what if Wilder would add 2 more good punches in his arsenal and throw behind the 1-2? Let's see it. That's right. Let's see it. But let's see this also is that we're not worried about how many punches Wilder, his combinations. We're worried about now, instead of that, I would work on more elusiveness than anything. The punches can be taught. You throw them punches in there, but more elusiveness and also him looking to see what You know, I have Wilder. I turn Wilder into an inspector too. Make sure you look at it. Make sure that they not. If they hitting you with illegal punches, let us know. Look at them gloves when they adjusting them gloves. See what they doing. If they doing something dirty, then you throw a flying back fist. That's what I want to see Wilder do at least one time. Just do a flying back fist to make him just go completely crazy. Like, God damn, you can't do that. Well, you let Wilder do, you let Fury do all these illegal punches to me. How come I can't get in one flying back fist? Oh my goodness, that would definitely shake stuff up. They'll disqualify him, but it would definitely shake stuff up. Yeah, but we in this one. We in this one, family. We in this one with the whole deception. That's the telltale right there for me. That clip right there, that's the telltale. That's plain and simple, because that wrist is bent up. Now, I know it's a palm strike, because if it was a fist and then the glove, only the top part of the glove would be bending. But since the whole thing is bending, that's a palm strike. And that's not me arguing with my brother Nassim. That's not me arguing with you. But I know that's a palm strike, because the whole thing is up. If it was a fist, then only just that tip part. If y'all understand what I mean, it's just this part right here. This is the part that would be up. This part. But since the whole thing is up, I know that's a palm strike. It wouldn't matter if it was a fist in there or not. It's still, all that shit is illegal. That's right. Who did that? Said defense? He said right. He said, the back. He said, Wilder has to keep his hands up good and on his toes. That's right. The Euro step he did to Stavern. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see, and I brought that up before. I said, Wilder got to use some of his basketball moves and stuff too, man. All of his athletic, he has it. That would be so confusing, man. He doing them Euro steps and everything else, man. Crossovers and shit. Basketball, you putting basketball in your boxing. So that way, when you do an illegal shot, if Tyson gonna hit me with an illegal shot, I make him hit me in the back or something like that. That way the ref will be getting points, you know. If you bend down real low, he can't help but come clubbing you over. See, it ain't gonna work. It hurt, but it's not gonna do something to damage you to where you can't fight. But anything like hitting here, like even on the side, hitting you on the side with my fist down there, I'm gonna do some damage. You know what I mean? But while to go on, man, throw some of your basketball stuff up in there, man. Yeah. Yep. You're going to throw some of your stuff up in there, man. But throw some of your basketball stuff up in there, man. I love it, man. People trying to make him clean up. No, man, do your basketball moves. Do anything you can do to get that W, man. You know, and don't let this bum get away with that dirt, like that elbow right there. Don't let him get away with that damn elbow right there. Look at that elbow. And he got the elbow look in his face too. If y'all can see that evil elbow look he have in his face, that's not a boxing. That's not the look of boxing. Remember, we just covered the look of boxing. That's the look of I'm elbowing your shit. That's the look of right there. That's the look of you about to get elbowed in your face, and that's what he got right there. And that's the illegal stuff right there. He don't even have his right hand cuffed right either. So I don't trust that right hand or that left hand. As far as the grabs like this, all he's doing is grabbing Wilder by the back and forcing his weight down. You can see his posture. There ain't if somebody come in here like that girl came in here trying to debunk it. How you debunking this? You can tell by the motion of the body on Wilder that all you doing is leaning weight on him. Ain't nothing boxing about that whole picture. There's nothing boxing about that. No boxing. He is setting up elbows. He's sitting there just setting up elbows. Yeah. Just setting it up. Yeah. And there we go again. That damn palm strike. That's a damn shame, man. See? Anything I showed you, all those clips right there, and I just pulled clips. Because I didn't have I was waiting, I was looking everywhere to try to see if I can, the best clips I can find, and this is just a handful because they didn't want to put all the dirt in there. Especially with the ref there. But the ref is right there. Now, y'all tell me the ref does not see this dirty action right here. Are you closer to this action, or is the ref closer to this action? Is his head up, down, or is it straight looking right at it and not saying nothing? I got my forearm on your head, And see, he can't grab with the back. He can't grab because he has his fist down in the glove, so he can't grab. You can see the way the glove is, right? The fist is balled up, but it's further down in the glove, right? He can't grab, but he can hold. So he got that forearm up there, and then I'm gonna uppercut you because I know I caught you with the inside palm of my hand earlier to bust your ear. So now I'm gonna just jab at it and put pressure, make that pressure hit it. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Okay, so I did it. Like I said, I told y'all that Eagles way, when we do it in here, we do it a little bit different. But you see, we did I showed y'all the live way. If y'all didn't see how this can be done, again, I'm gonna show you again. Because people trying to debunk the whole glove thing. Put my hand in here, it's wrapped. Put my hand in the glove. And believe me, it don't take me more than a couple of seconds to put on gloves. I'm built for that shit. See? See how that move up and down? Now, once I mess around and with the ref and all that, and now my fist is actually balled up that quick. How long did that take? Before I got my fist all balled up in there, right? And I keep one glove on good though, so because if I have both of my fists down in here, then I can't maneuver my gloves. They have to stay like that. So if something come up, I can't grab, I can't do what I need to, I'm gonna get pieced up. So now my fist is actually balled up in there. See? So when I go to grab you, what does that look like? What does it look like? Let me find something. I have my ego head, but I'll show you with a bottle. Let me show you. Look, what's it look like? See, now my fingers ain't in there. Is that almost a perfect angle? Is that the same angle? Somebody tell me if that's about the same angle as he has Wilder's head. Is that about the same angle? So guess what? Let's do it again with my fingers in there. Now let's see. Is it different with my fingers in there? If with my fingers in there, is that a different kind of grab I could have got? The glove looks different? Huh? Wanted to just show you live. I'm trying to show you live. But I knew I was going to get too many fanboys up in here. And I know certain people didn't show up, just like the guy that got upset the other day who was crying in here, who got upset. They said I don't like argue or like to debate. I always debate. All I said was, just come see me. Just come debunk it. Because I even showed you the front of the glove, how I got fat right there when I put my fist down there. But Wilder's team and Wilder, we still love y'all. Y'all come back and do what y'all got to do. You know what I mean? If you got to bring dirt with you, bring dirt. Like I said, you can't bring a little 3-inch knife to a sword fight. Because they have all the tricks. And maybe you don't come up with all the tricks, but come up with a lot of those tricks. Because we would love to see you come back with some of those tricks too. Yep. And no more taking that. No more palm strikes. That's right. Who did that? Who did that say it? I didn't say it. I'm going to read it though. Who did that say fuckery? Is that what it is? Who did that? That's what it is. Fuckery. That's right, Don. He said smash the like button already. He said salute. He's saluting out. And Derek Bailey got back in here. He said, yep. Yeah, but I held y'all on this one for a while. But I had to get it out. I had to get it off, man. But if somebody want to come back with some other BS, believe me, I'll break it down even more. And matter of fact, this ain't the end of the discussion because a lot of people are going to be talking about it anyway. I will get some more clips and I will do a better demonstration on it too. So those of you who felt like it was biased, I'm not biased because first of all, even I can get it in my chat. Anybody can get it up in here. And if you're a real person and you just welcome and you came into the chat, welcome to the chat. If it's something you like, hey, we'll welcome you. My web watchers say hey to you, then I'm saying hey to you. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. Nothing but blessings. I'm gonna see y'all, man.